Standard disclaimer, I tend to go off on tangents, so content warning for my entire channel. Also, I am not an expert on anything I talk about. I'm just an internet troll explaining his view of the world. Throwing it back to more recently recorded me for the actual episode. Hello out there, it is I, the Wombat Kid, and welcome once again to Lyrical Poetry. So my first few episodes have been about incel shit, and I'm actually really sick of it and don't want to just be the incel shit guy. So let's talk about a song that I actually like and don't think is problematic as fuck. Let Me Lay is a love song, which was written by Aubrey ODay for her solo debut album Between Two Evils, which was released in 2013. I really don't know much about her outside of this album, but quick research, i.e. Google and Wikipedia, tell me that she's been in a few groups and has had a career in reality television and has been in Playboy and stuff. I only really know this song because the album blew up in liberal social media for a few days a couple years ago, for reasons I will get into at the end of the episode, and I listened through the whole thing just out of complete curiosity. So let's see if I can get any mileage out of a song I actually like. Let's get into it. How big a gun would it take to shoot the sun out of the sky, so daylight won't take you away? Can't wait to sleep, let my mind close the distance from where I stand and where I want to be. Paralyzed, I'm staring in the distance, waiting for the night, I'm waiting to get back to my life. 'Cause this one ain't right. No, this one ain't right. I've got to close my eyes to feel alive. Reality is overrated, if all we share is only in my dreams. The sunlight's only wasted. If daylight only means we can never be, then I only want to dream. Let me lay. I'd sell my soul for a pill that could keep me in this other dimension with you, where everything that went wrong is corrected, and I can taste what will never be true. Paralyzed, I'm staring in the distance, waiting for the night. I'm waiting to get back to my life, 'cause this one ain't right. No, this one ain't right. I've got to close my eyes to feel alive. Reality's overrated if all we share is only in my dreams. The sunlight's only wasting. If daylight only means we can never be, then I only want to dream. Let me lay. I'll be addicted to you for a lifetime, but only able to feel you in the nighttime. Yes, I'll be addicted to you for a lifetime, but only able to feel you in the nighttime. Reality is overrated if all we share is only in my dreams. The sunlight's only wasting. If daylight only means we can never be, then I only want to dream. Yeah, so for once we actually don't have a lot of shit to unpack here. Let's just look at the relevant passages. How big a gun would it take to shoot the sun out the sky so daylight won't take you away? Jokes about how from the beginning of time man has yearned to destroy the sun aside, this is actually really good imagery. This communicates what the theme of the entire poem is going to be right from the start. The next line emphasizes that, can't wait to sleep, let my mind close the distance. But it actually ramps up itself during the pre-chorus. Paralyzed, I'm staring in the distance, I'm waiting for the night, I'm waiting to get back to my life, I've got to close my eyes to feel alive. Right now, I'm separated from somebody I love in such a way and can only see them in my dreams, so this really speaks to me now, but I thought it was really beautiful imagery even when I heard it the first time, and when you hear about the circumstances of that, you're gonna laugh your ass off. But let's keep going for now. I'd sell my soul for a pill that could keep me in this other dimension with you, where everything that went wrong is corrected and I can taste what can never be true. So she knows that her relationship with this person can't ever go anywhere, but she is just so drawn to him that she cannot let him go no matter what. And that is just a feeling I can understand. It's not really a healthy feeling if it's not reciprocated, but to me that is what love is about. It's just wanting to be with the person and wanting them to care about you too. I think it's beautifully written. The whole thing ends on what I think is the best line of the whole bit. I'll be addicted to you for a lifetime, but only able to feel you in the nighttime. So this is about unrequited love, somebody that she wants to be with but knows she never can be. And that is so sad. Like, hopefully she got healthier and got into a better relationship after this, but that is just such a sad feeling to know that you want to be with somebody but you never can be. And it breaks my heart every time I listen to this, but also makes me think about my own girlfriend who is far away and who I can only think about in my dreams right now. So this poem does walk a fine line between being happy about being in love with this person and being sad that you can't be with them. and I think it's actually very well written, and I love the imagery myself. So yes, Let Me Lay is a beautiful poem. I really love the song too. The music is very top-notch. Aubrey O'Day is actually pretty talented just going by this song alone, although I'm not too much familiar with her other than this. But let's talk about what actually brought this song to my attention. You're either going to love this song more because of this, or you're going to be completely repelled and hate me for ever bringing this to your attention. But this song was written for Donald Trump Jr. Aubrey O'Day had an affair with him and wrote an entire album about their relationship, and this is one of the songs in it. Between Two Evils is all about it. In fact, the first song, DJT, is so fucking graphic, it's ridiculous. So of course this poor woman got made fun of on liberal media for having been in love with a Trump and releasing an album about him. And so of course I had to go listen to the album. And you know what? It's actually really good. Looking at Donald Trump Jr. through her eyes actually makes him look sort of redeemable. And I'm guessing that was on purpose on his part, because assholes have a way to make you think that they're not assholes, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not going to fault her for who she fell in love with, but she writes a really good poem, and you know what? Maybe I should pick up some of her other songs. If you've heard any, and you want to suggest them to me, let me know. I'm not really seeking this out myself at this point. But I hope you enjoyed my positive episode of Lyrical Poetry, and will join me next time. You have a good night. That's the show. If you like what I do, why? Also, share, like, and subscribe. If you really like what I do, I'm still not understanding why, but you can leave me money at my Patreon, which will be linked in my description box. Remember those? That's what those are for. If you don't like what I do, make sure to down thumb this video, because it drives engagement. See you next time.